Part 2. We're on council. So you act shocked, collective, of my light workers and starseeds. You act shocked when you get a visitation from a past loved one, or you go into a region and you can see all the darkness and you feel all the dense energy, and you're just like, why am I feeling all of this? This is gross. Yeah. We're here to clean up the mess. And we have divine helpers that you better understand not all look like humans. Some of them are past loved ones. But they don't come to you looking like a human. They come to you in their spirit form. The council. Why is the council here? The Wheel of Fortune. Told you we're co-creating with them. One more flipped up. King of Pentacles. Oh my. It's a lot of Uranus energy right there. We're going to be going into a Uranus retrograde. Yep. Jupiter, Uranus. Both in well, Uranus isn't in retrograde yet, but it's soon going to be. We do have other planets coming out of retrograde, thank goodness. Very, very directly. But the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Pentacles here. You need to trust that your needs are going to be fulfilled and met on your journey. You can't falter, you can't back down. No more. Divine ain't having it. It's how God's going to be helping you. Going to be a lot. Look at that divine bubble around that tree of life. You're heavily protected and guarded. Yeah, absolutely. There might have been some crows that got in here, maybe shit on your head, excuse my mouth, but look, maybe have been building nests in your tree. They need shaken out of there. Middle world. This is that going back to your divinity in the garden. And having that direct connection with Him. The divine. The creator of all things. Judgment. I told you. Reconnecting with your true self as God sees you in your full light body. This is your higher self here. Praising the Most High. Behold, He comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun, at the trumpet call. It's all in your own perspective of what's happening. Is also meaning reconciliation. I believe it's reconciliation with your true self. This has nothing to do with anybody else. The only picture that has two people in it so far is this one. And one person is watching you consistently. Give me another one. Why is Judgment here? Yo, I really feel like your consciousness is going to be living in this spot. I mean, things don't look so hot right now going on in the world, does it, collective? What's going on, we all say? Well, you've been taking offers from mere mortals, children, instead of kings and queens. However, the divine is asking you to join. Join the ranks. We need you. Getting that emotional equilibrium in check. Give me one more. Why is the Page of Cups here? Judgment. Someone might be coming back and hoovering you too, or giving you an apology. Do not be shocked. Chariot. This might have happened back in July. Some might be resurfacing. Cancerian energy. This is also, again, intuition. Liddy. Yeah. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun, at the trumpet call. Yeah. Chariot. It is all about intuition. Heightened sense. It's like, all right, I can't stand this. My kids being abused, my kids getting hoovered, like, great. But I really feel like the divine is like, I'm done allowing that. You need to keep your emotional equilibrium. Yeah, people are going to come back, but it doesn't mean that you have to, just because you forgave, it was a part of your journey to learn how to do that. Because it was a part of the curse when sin came into this world. Know this. We had to learn how to do things backward. Arse backward. Because ever since we were a kid, we were attacked. Now it's time. This is your outcome. Soul retrieval. And the heart of the sky, which is like standing in your true power and divinity. Because you know whose you are. Judgment's here. It very well could be a judgment call on things that you've been asking for. There very well could have been prayers that have been stopped or stunted because people came back to try to get caught in your head. Are you going to cut them off? I sure hope so. You can cut them off with love and peace. We are not to fraternize with dummies. Many of us are way too smart for that anyway. All right. Soul retrieval. The moon. Oh, we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius. Yes, we are. Be prepared. It's going to be such a gift. It's once in a blue moon. Look at all the blue in this card. She's also in the sky. Okay. Soul retrieval. You're not even gonna, dude, you're not even gonna know this is coming. Or you're just gonna feel integrated and whole for the first time in a very long time. You're gonna feel yourself, ain't nobody gonna stop you at that point. Why is the moon here with soul retrieval? Give me one more, please. Page of Swords. Huh. There's another page. Like I said, you guys are getting messages. I think you guys have been asking, please heal me. It's been in you all along to nurture yourself. I think you just needed to get to know yourself a little bit better. Why is the heart of the sky here? Why is the heart of the sky here? Ooh. I usually don't take them that fall on the floor, but only one came out, so I'm taking it. 8 of Cups. Like I said, this is walking away from that old self. The old way of doing things. Oh, we fight evil with evil. No, we overcome evil with good, says the Most High. We don't do that. We walk away and trust the divine has got your back. Got your flank. That's what God wants you to know. I got your flank. 4 Cups. I like this 4 Cups. Usually the Four of Cups is somebody who's stubborn, that won't look at the cup that's right in front of them. However, this very well, you want to know what else? I've been taking Holy Communion since last Thursday. That very well might be something else you might want to consider. Don't do it unworthy if you're in sin. I'm just letting you know you'll bring a curse on yourself if you do that. Yeah. So many people have taken the cup unworthily. That's why their life fell apart. That's why their happy family life did too. And or they just don't know him. This very well could be someone meditating and just praying as well. She's like, man, I hope I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, you are. You need to follow your emotional equilibrium. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. The journey. This is your fulfillment of everything that you've ever wanted. This is going back to the garden. Someone could not see your worth either. They couldn't. All they could do is they knew that they didn't like you for some reason or another. How many of you can attest to this? Oh, well, I just don't like them. Probably at work, a boss. And or, yeah, hi. The Emperor. Many of you dealt with a twin flame situation. Just throw it out there. That was like the clincher of everything. The breaking point. Please take note of the lamb on the Emperor's shoulder here. He's standing up too. Whatever happened to you in the past, if you followed your intuition, look, the divine sees everything. You caused God to stand up? Ooh. I pity a fool. I pity the fool. Funny, the Fool is actually the minor arcana. Well, major arcana, but the first in the deck. The Emperor, yeah. Both for the sign of Aries. Same with the Queen of Wands here. Why is the Emperor here with the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands? Yo, there very well could have been someone who tried to come in and get you off your path, and God stood up and said, no, absolutely not. Not happening. Not after all the work we just did together. No, 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 no. No, no, no. We don't go down like that. All right, the Emperor, Nine of Wands, King of Swords, with the Holy Mountain. Yeah, you went up there, you obeyed. Ooh. High Priestess. You know this about your intuition. Many of you are so freaking intuitive. Wow. Two and four. Both major arcanas. Look, there's another bird in this picture. An owl. You could go dark or you can go light. The choice is up to you. However, make note, whatever you choose, you're stuck with. You got to live with those consequences. Just so you're aware. Many of you manifested people that came back around so that you could close the cycle. They didn't know why they did that. They didn't know. They had no clue that it was a divine setup so that you can gain balance and regain your passion and take back your power. Absolutely. You real G's move in silence like lasagna. Don't we, Starseeds and light workers? Temperance, Queen of Wands, in your right now position. Look at that. There's a now again. This is wisdom. It is in your verse. Many of you know what you're called to do. It's just, I said this earlier. There was just a bit of fear here. Some of you might be feeling that. Many of you are like, well, maybe I'll just get on my phone and text here. I'm sorry. If you're hearing those bells going off. All right. Of course they're going off. I'm doing the reading. Typical. All right. Temperance, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse. Some of you had to cut something off. You gained your balance, you gained your passion back, and now this incoming energy is coming into like Pac-Man. Clean up the residue. So many of you have been holding yourselves back. You've been waiting. But know that your intuition is correct. Know that God heard your prayers and stood up. Seven of Cups. There was some confusion here. You're like, doggone it, I don't see anything in the... You have your hands over your eyes. You're like, I don't want to see what I'm seeing. I don't want to hear this stuff. I don't want to know. But the divine the whole time has been working behind the scenes and filling your cups. Once more. Why is the Crow here with the Death card? This is that old nature I feel. The old way of doing things. The ugly way of doing things. The insidious ways of doing things. And that's what many of you were dealing with, insidious people. People who did not see your worth. They had you on your knees begging for their attention. And they breadcrumb people. Be prepared. Also, there very well could be people coming back and begging for your forgiveness. God tells us all to forgive. That very well could be how you get your power back. God might be allowing this. Just because you forgive does not mean you have to stay in an abusive situation. Collective, not at all. But this is the balance that you need. The equal give and take. There's another, hang on a second. Yeah, another 6. Six of Wands. You have victory over these people. You have victory over this situation. So getting caught up in your head, you need to slice and dice those thoughts. Whatever those thoughts are. She's like, I don't even know how to feel about this stuff. Some of you very well could be pregnant. And or getting pregnant. Some of you are very fertile right now. Yeah. You have victory over this. Just know your prayers were heard. Queen of Cups. There's another card of emotion. Cups coming out of the water. With a dolphin, and I find it interesting there's a dolphin here. This is getting your emotional equilibrium back. This is doing something that isn't just about you. It's about the whole divine plan and standing in your power. Standing in your power. Knowing who you are. Lots of Cancer energy here. This is how you're moving through the month. 5 Pentacles in reverse. Coming out of the cold. Whoever ghosted you, if this has happened, be prepared. Because when you're shining, you don't even see this coming. And when it does, you better listen to your intuition. You probably had dreams about this. You've had, You're to cut that off in a nice and kind way. Because it's a test. Whether or not you realize it, collective, it's all been a simulation. Look at that, 7 of Swords. Told you, it's all been a simulation. There's somebody coming back around. Somebody who you lost a lot of sleep over. You lost a lot of blood over. Take every thought captive. Make sure that you're doing your... if you guys are having trouble falling asleep at nighttime, dealing with insomnia, I can see that that's going to be clearing up. If you take the time to do your meditation, you know where you're at spiritually. Ain't nobody can take you down. People could be planning, plotting, and strategizing. This very well could be you too. Saying, I'm done losing sleep. I'm done dealing with... Now it's my turn. Your spiritual team very well could be helping you with plan, plotting, and strategizing on how to come on top. How to get on top of your life, how to get on top of your situation. Listen to your intuition. Let me read this real quick. I'm getting lightheaded. Whew. Yes, I am. The Council. The Council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross the world of spirit. A life review is when we place our life deeds on the scale and attempt to explain why we did or did not love or forgive or dare to greatly dare as greatly as we might have. Justice equals destiny fulfillment. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times. When you can live in a state of yes in the unconditional way of life, they remind you of your place around the sacred fire which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your own inner wisdom. This is about being... That's why all of these owls are all over the place too, I feel. Okay. All right. How's God working with us? Unlimited access to make calls for our own. You're going to manifest what you think about at this point. Speaking it out, that I might manifest a little bit faster, but if you even think it, oh my. Like taking them when they fall on the ground, but look, it came out in the upright. Ace of Cups. You're going to understand God's love on a whole different level. Death in reverse. You, light workers and starseeds, do not fear death. Don't fear what this 3D world is throwing at you, what the Matrix world is throwing at you. Yep. Many of you have been dealing with ascension symptoms. Heavy too. Ace of Cups. I want 2 more. Holy Spirit. Well, there's 1. Page of Wands. Another page. Some of you are either have kids or your children are the 3rd wave of volunteers. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, fire sign, water sign, and then a Page of Swords over here, air sign. Make sure you're rearing your children the correct way. This getting your emotional equilibrium back, being able to not necessarily give your energy away, but you will constantly be refilled and replenished. Look at that. It's constant as long as you stay under the shadow of the Almighty. That's why you have to forgive. Just letting you know this. That's why you have to forgive these trespasses. If you want to come up to the next level. I'm not, like I said, forgiveness does not mean taking somebody back. Forgiveness means to remove yourself from the situation and harbor no ill will. Some people are like, oh, well, that person forgives me. That means that they're going to let me back in their life. No. You need to listen to your intuition, because a lot of times when you let somebody else back in, this is what they do. And you're going to know it. So listen to your intuition. Not all people. Some people can change. I'm not saying that. But some people who've done you dirty, very well could have been because they were hurting as well. All right. Why is the moon with silver? Yeah, you're going to be taking your power back. And you don't see any of this coming. You're going to grow so strong, collective. Oh, my word. You're going to see this happening. King of Cups. This is really hard for some of you to do, because many of you have been waiting for a chance to speak your truth to somebody. Some of you just ain't giving your emotional overflow anymore. You've been watched anyway. I think you've been really sensing this and feeling this. Why is the moon with the 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the soul retrieval, and, heart of the sky, knowing who you are, shining bright like a diamond in prayer, meditation, eating right, feeling good. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's a bunch that came out here. Yep. King of Cups, 5 of Wands, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the 5 of Swords. Yo, somebody's about to get back whatever they gave to you. Remember whose you are. 2 5s here. God is not putting up with these people. Not anymore. And the thing is you weren't even going to know what's going on. I think you're going to hear about it, but you're not going to know. Very well could have to do with the situation that you were involved in, family situation. There very well could be there's been some fighting in the spiritual realm for you to be able to go through this integration. This is an integration here. These are the angels fighting on your behalf. It's at the bottom of the deck. Kind of excited to see. 6 of Swords. The journey, 10 of Cups. You're moving on to something else. Completely moving forward. You're not staying stuck in no situation anymore. That's what I see happening here. What's at the bottom? What's underneath that? Oh my gosh. This mess with your money. Staying in situations. It's looking to me. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. You're going to be offered something brand new. Knight of Cups. Be careful. Because it might be 2 different people. Some of them already have stuff going on. Just know this. Third party situation. Just don't get yourself. I've been praying that the divine throws up blockages. If something isn't for me, get it out of my face. And guess what? I saw it happen right in front of my eyes last week. Yes, I did. Out the door they went real fast. Yep. I let him apologize. Like he should have. A long time ago. But, hey. No hard feelings. I don't give a rip. Gotta embrace your own journey, collective. When you do, back to the garden. I love you guys. You all take care. I know that this was kind of a long reading and it had to be 2 parts. If this reading resonates, the last one too, please hit like, share, subscribe. I will be doing moon sign readings for the actual, if you know your moon sign, please get on and watch. Many of you who are starseeds and light workers will know your moon sign. You also could look up a natal chart to check it out. We're about soul growth in here at this point. Not to mention, I'm going to be starting some other special readings as well. Archetype readings and stuff like that. About who you're called to be. Stay on your journey. Stay on your path. Don't get confused. Don't allow someone to come in and steal your blessing ever again. I love you. Take care. Bye, collective. Mwah. Bye.